The global transformation process is really intense, and I can imagine that every one of us feels it, right? And this global transformation process includes the transformation of the political system, of the economic system, etc., and also the transformation of the, let's say, smaller systems, for example, ourselves, right? So it's a really huge transformative process. But we can make it a bit easier when we know what it is about and how we can really benefit from this process. Today in this video, I would like to share 3 important perspectives with you how you can get easier through this process. First important point is that we need to finally profoundly understand that the outer world is a mirror of our inner world. And yes, I know many of us have already heard this saying and this spiritual rule many times. But do we really live it, or do we just know it? Yeah, many times we say, yeah, of course, I see my friend, she has difficulties in her relationship. Of course, she has this and that problem, and this comes from her childhood, and she should solve it. And if she solves it, then the relationship will get better. Yeah, with other people, we see it many times. But do we really see it with ourselves when we are triggered? Can we, get the higher perspective in a moment when we are really triggered with everything? I mean, when we are triggered by our partner, by, let's say, financial problems, by our boss, whatever, can we really say like, oh, okay, I attracted, so it's my thing to transform, because the outer world is a mirror of the inner world. And can we adapt it to the global situation? Of course, many of us have nothing to do with war or with, I don't know, politics, but anyway, we live in this global system. So somehow there's a resonance why we attract it. And the thing is, when we finally really understand that the outer world is a mirror of the inner world, we become powerful. Then we really understand like, oh wow, this is just a trigger in the outer world, which triggers my inner world, because there's a resonance. And then when we take it back to ourselves, we can start transform it and solve it. And maybe we can start to solve the fear of not having enough money, or the fear of being abundant, or the fear of experiencing a war, whatever. Yeah, because this is a fear within us. And of course, we will attract pictures and stories and situations that mirror this fear. But every time when we say like, oh, wow, I'm afraid of this, I'm afraid of that, I feel alone, I feel abandoned, whatever. Yes, you have this emotion inside. So you are the one empowered to solve it. Don't allow other people to take your power away. Don't allow your mind, which is programmed by past experiences, to take your power away. Yeah? Take your power back and come in back to your transformative power, to your transformation process. And then when you start to do that on a regular basis, you will see how much more powerful you are. Yes, of course, in the first moment when you feel these emotions, it can be really exhausting. I really know something about it. I've solved a lot of personal traumas and depression and everything, but I know that it works. And now I work with people to support them in their process, in their energetic process. And it's so amazing to see how people move forward, how people grow and find their own inner power. And this is what I really recommend you to do as well. Because then when you are connected to yourself and you know that you can heal it within yourself, so you attract a different reality in the outer world, then you're really powerful and you can come much easier through that global transformative process. The second important point is to start to give your inner world more importance. For the last, I don't know how many years, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 or more years, we have given more importance to the outer world. We have given more importance to what we have to do, to our to-do list, to our partner, to society rules, yeah? All of that was more important than how we feel within. And now this global transformative process is there to bring us back to appreciating our inner world more. And it's really important, right? So the global transformative process creates like a situation here, you cannot move forward because your boss is doing this and that. Then here is the war situation. Then here's the financial situation. Then here's another situation, right? So there are really a lot of trigger points that create fear or blockages or whatever. And then you see, wow, I cannot move forward. Where can I go? What can I do? How can I start to feel better again? And fortunately, you are asking yourself these questions because now you have the opportunity to say like, whoa, okay, I cannot change the outer world. So now I can really go within and to start transforming the inner world. And of course, at first, when you connect really to the inner world, you could find some chaos, yeah, some disbalance. But then don't leave yourself alone again, because then you abandon yourself. Within yourself, maybe there is chaos, yeah, there is like feeling of being sad, fear, you feel lost, whatever. And then you say, oh no, I don't want to feel this. And I focus on how can I change it in the outer world. Then you are again, yeah, in a big chaos. And you leave yourself alone. Why? Why? In that moment, you need more of yourself, of your power, of your self-love. And then I really recommend you to take care of your inner world, to start to heal it, to start to transform it. And if you can't handle it yourself, there are amazing people who want to support you. There are amazing healers and really, really good people who really want to support your healing process. Yeah. So really don't give yourself up. Don't leave yourself alone and give your inner world again more importance. And when you start to give your inner world more importance and you start to heal one thing after the other and to take care of yourself, maybe you meditate, maybe you do some sports and meditate later or whatever. Yeah, and you first check how you feel before you fulfill your daily duties and tasks, you will see the life will be so different. And now it's really so important to start first. Check how you feel and then to act. Because then your actions will have more value, more impact. Because you're in your power. And it's really about coming in our inner power. Don't allow no one to take it away from you. Because it's within you. But because of our, let's say, mental beliefs that we should be like that, we should behave that way, we should have good marks, we should do this, blah, blah, blah. We are focused on the outer world and we lose the connection to our inner world, and so we lose our power. And now this global transformative process is here to reconnect to our power and to start to live your potential more and more. And the third point is to start to manifest your wishes and your visions more and more. All of us have visions and wishes and ideas how we would like the world to be. All of us would like to have maybe an amazing relationship, and that everyone is lovely with each other, and to have financial flow, and that there is peace on the world, etc. Right? All of us have these visions. But it's nice to have them in our heads and maybe in our hearts, yeah, to feel them in our hearts. But if we don't live them, how can we manifest them? So my recommendation is that if we have a vision, if we have a wish, it's so important to first live it within ourselves. Yeah, and then to act based on that balanced energy. For example, when we have chaos inside, but we wish to have a harmonious social environment, and we see two people are like having a dispute with each other and shouting, whatever, and then we try to calm them down and to bring some harmony in. But if we are not harmonious within ourselves, how can we bring harmony into that situation, right? So the first thing is really to balance our energies and then to act based on that. And there's an important saying, walk your talk. I love that saying. And I see so many people, saying like, yes, I will do this. Yes, I will do absolutely that. I will do that every day, blah, blah, blah. They go out of the door, done. And in the end, they are saying things here, but they are not manifesting the things, right? And it's so important now, and especially from July 2023, to start to act based on that, what we are saying, what we are wishing, right? And now we have really the time to first balance our energies, to give more importance to our inner world, and then to manifest what we really want. So once again, the 3 important points. First of all, really start to feel that the outer world is the mirror of the inner world and live that. Second point, really give the inner world more importance than the outer world and create a different inner energetic state. Don't leave yourself alone and start to feel your inner power more, right? And the third thing, always first balance your energies and then act on that. So walk your talk. And then, when everyone does that, the new world will be manifested very, very quickly. Because if we live that within, then of course in the outer world, there has to be an amazing, picture, the mirror, right? And if everyone does that, the world will change very quickly. So thanks for watching this video and see you soon.